Welcome to Peak Analytics.
Today, we're cranking the throttle wide open for an epic deep dive into the life of Alex Marquez, the Spanish MotoGP star who's been carving his own path in the high-speed world of motorcycle racing, even with his brother, the legendary Marc Marquez, casting a massive shadow. We're covering it all. His dramatic 2025 Jerez crash that had fans on edge, his age, girlfriend status, tight-knit family, championship triumphs, net worth, lifestyle, and a comprehensive biography that traces every twist and turn of his journey from a kid on a minibike in Cervera to a two-time world champion tearing up the MotoGP grid. Alex, the number 73, is all about smooth style, relentless hustle, and proving he's a force in his own right. This is gonna be a long, wild ride, so grab a drink, maybe some chips, and let's burn rubber through the incredible story of Alex Marquez. If this gets your adrenaline pumping, smash that like button, share it with your crew, and hit subscribe with that notification bell so you don't miss any of our deep dives into motorsport legends like Alex. Let's dive in. Alex Marquez Alenta was born on April 23, 1996, in Cervera, a small Catalan town in Spain with a population just over 9,000. As of June 2025, he's 29 years old and a top-tier rider for the BK8 Gresini Racing MotoGP team, piloting a Ducati Desmosedici GP24 alongside rookie Fermin Aldeguer. Alex grabbed headlines at the 2025 Spanish Grand Prix in Jerez, and not just for his pace. Per MotoGP.com and X posts, both Alex and his brother Marc got pinged by the FIM MotoGP stewards for jumping the start in Q2, earning penalties that stirred up some drama. The real moment came during the race when Alex went down in a heart-stopping crash at Turn 5, a high-speed right-hander. He slid hard through the gravel, his bike tumbling, but he walked away without a scratch, showing the kind of toughness that's made him a fan favorite. X lit up with reactions, one fan posting, "Alex is built different, crashed like that and still set a lap record later." True to form, Alex bounced back, smashing an all-time Jerez lap record in a later session and holding his own in the points. Crashes are MotoGP's brutal reality, but Alex's ability to shake it off and keep pushing is what sets him apart, much like his brother. On the personal side, Alex is notoriously private about his love life, and as of 2025, there's no public word on a girlfriend. Unlike Marc, who's been open about his relationship with model Gemma Pinto, Alex keeps romance out of the spotlight, focusing on racing and family. Speaking of family, the Marquez clan is his rock. Born to Julia and Roser Marquez, Alex grew up in a motorcycle-obsessed household in Cervera. His dad, Julia, a lifelong bike enthusiast, is a constant at races, often seen in the pits or garage, while Roser cheers from the stands or back home. Alex is the younger brother of Marc Marquez, the 8-time world champion, and their bond is unbreakable. They train together, race dirt bikes, and share two adorable dachshunds, Stick and Shira, who pop up in goofy Instagram posts. The brothers made history in 2014 and 2019 as the first siblings to win world titles in the same season, Alex in Moto3 and Moto2, Marc in MotoGP. But don't think Alex plays soft on the track. At Mugello in 2025, he told the race, "Marc's an 8-time champ, but I don't hold back. You can't attack when he's faster, it's about strategy." Off the track, they're best buds, often joking at family barbecues or chilling with their dogs, but on the circuit, it's pure competition, pushing each other to the limit. Alex's championship resume is stacked. He's a 2-time world champion, snagging the 2014 Moto3 title and the 2019 Moto2 title, making him the first rider to win both classes. His racing roots go back to the Spanish CEV Championship, where he battled Alex Rins to win the 2012 Moto3 title with victories at Albacete and Navarra. In 2013, he jumped to the Moto3 World Championship full-time with Estrella Galicia 00, riding a KTM. He nabbed his first win at the Japanese Grand Prix, finishing 4th overall with 3 podiums. The 2014 season was a thriller. Alex went toe-to-toe with Jack Miller, clinching the Moto3 title in Valencia with a clutch third-place finish while Marc took MotoGP, a historic sibling double. Moving to Moto2 in 2015 with Marc VDS, Alex faced a steep learning curve, finishing 14th with no podiums. He hit his stride in 2016 with a podium at Aragon and won his first Moto2 race at Jerez in 2017. A mid-2017 crash sidelined him with an injury, but he roared back in 2019, dominating Moto2 with 5 wins. France, Italy, Catalonia, Germany, and the Czech Republic, 10 podiums, and the title in Malaysia. In 2020, Alex stepped up to MotoGP with Repsol Honda, replacing Jorge Lorenzo. The Honda was a dog that year, but he still scored second places at the French and Aragon GPs. Joining Gresini Racing in 2023 on a Ducati was a game-changer, with a sprint win at Silverstone and a podium in Malaysia. In 2024, he and Marc made history as the first brothers on a MotoGP podium since 1997 at the German Grand Prix. In 2025, as Gresini's lead rider, he's hunting his first MotoGP win, with ex-fans buzzing, one saying, "Alex could sneak a factory Ducati ride in 2027, mark my words." Money-wise, Alex is in a good spot. His net worth was pegged at around $5 million in 2022 by Players AGA, but with his 2025 Gresini contract, race bonuses, and sponsorships, it's likely closer to $6 to $8 million now. His income comes from racing contracts, podium bonuses, and deals with brands like Estrella Galicia, Shui Helmets, Alpinestars, and Oakley. He and Marc have a knack for giving back, auctioning signed helmets in 2020 for the Red Cross Respond program to aid COVID relief and supporting Marc's Laps for Life 93 charity with Allianz Seguros, which funds community projects like youth sports programs. Alex's lifestyle is a mix of racer intensity and small-town chill. He lives in Cervera near Marc, training together on dirt bikes, at the gym, or on the family's private motocross track. A sports fanatic, Alex loves cycling, tennis, and soccer, and he's a die-hard FC Barcelona fan, often posting about their games or wearing their kit. Off-season, he's a homebody, playing FIFA on his PlayStation, firing up the barbecue for family dinners, or goofing around with Stick and Shira. His Instagram, with over 500,000 followers, is a vibe. Race shots of his blue Shui X14 helmet, rocking AM and 73 designs, his sleek Ducati, and travel snaps from circuits like Mugello, Qatar, and Austin. He's got style, sporting Alpinestars leathers, Oakley shades, and minimalist tattoos, but he's not flashy. His focus is on the next race, not flexing wealth. Alex's biography is a saga of passion, perseverance, and defying expectations. At 4, he was buzzing around on a mini bike, inspired by Marc, who got his first bike at the same age. By 8, he was racing in the 50 cubic centimeters Promo RACC, winning the Catalunya Championship. He tore through junior classes, dominating the 125 cubic centimeters Catalan Championship before joining the CEV Buckler 125 cubic centimeters in 2010 with Monlau competition. Age restrictions kept him out of the first race, but he still finished 11th overall. In 2011, he went head-to-head with Rins for the CEV title, taking second with multiple podiums. His 2012 CEV Moto3 title, with wins at Albacete and Navarra, was a breakout, and wildcard rides in the Moto3 World Championship, like a 6th at Catalunya, showed his potential. Going full-time in 2013, he rode KTM and Honda bikes, building to his 2014 Moto3 title. Moto2 was a tougher beast. Early struggles in 2015 saw him finish 14th, and crashes, like a brutal 2017 Catalunya spill that left him with a hip injury, tested his resolve. But his 2019 Moto2 season was pure dominance. 5 wins, 10 podiums, and a title clinched in Malaysia. MotoGP was a grind. Honda's struggles from 2020 to 2022 meant crashes and underperforming bikes, but Alex showed flashes of brilliance with those 2020 podiums. Switching to Gresini in 2023 on a Ducati was a turning point. His Silverstone sprint win and Malaysia podium proved he could hang with the best. The 2024 German GP, where he and Marc shared the podium, was a career highlight, with fans on X calling it the Marquez brothers' masterclass. In 2025, as Gresini's top dog, he's chasing that first MotoGP win, with X posts hyping him as the most underrated rider on the grid. That Jerez crash wasn't Alex's first dance with danger. He survived plenty of spills, like a 2019 Assen crash that snapped a Moto2 win streak or a 2017 Catalunya highsider that left him limping with a bruised hip. His smooth, calculated riding style, less wild than Marc's aggressive slides, has earned him respect, with MotoGP.com praising his ice-cold consistency under pressure. His number 73, a nod to his birth date, 96-23 is equal to 73, since 23 was taken, is a personal signature, and his helmet designs, blending blue flames with AM73, are iconic among fans. Off the track, Alex is the chill brother, posting about family dinners, his dog's antics, or FC Barcelona's latest win. He's grounded despite the fame, often seen grabbing coffee in Cervera or joking with mechanics in the paddock. Looking ahead, Alex is laser-focused on a 2025 MotoGP win, with Ducati's GP24 giving him a real shot against heavyweights like Pecco Bagnaia and Jorge Martin. Long-term, he's got his eyes on a factory ride, maybe Ducati or KTM by 2027, and fans believe he's got the talent to get there, with one X-post saying, "Alex is quietly building a case for greatness." What's your favorite Alex Marquez moment? His 2014 Moto3 title, the 2024 German GP podium with Marc, or his fearless comeback after Jerez? Drop it in the comments, and let's keep the number 73 fire burning. If this got you hyped, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more motorsport stories. Hit that bell so you don't miss a thing. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.